Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Señoras y señores,
Without a doubt, it is the
bienvenidos al
week's
partido de
most
hoy.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It is a truly impressive, a vast open-air arena this, the Estadio Monumental Colo-Colo in the Chilean capital, Santiago. We have already started here. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams.
He's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Olise goes short. Olise. Header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Gets his pass away. Now it's Bale. Iniesta. Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Little pass back, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. De Jong. Pedri. And now the breakaway. And here's Osimhen. De Jong. Cannavaro makes the interception. And they've got rid. Kyle Walker. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Out to the right. And Wan-Bissaka. Conte. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Eto'o. Rodri. Now it's Eto'o. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
In with the challenge. 30 minutes gone. It's Iniesta! Goal! Barcelona!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their foot...
Now the finish! Xavi plays it short. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Brighton have the chance to go the other way. Conte.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Iniesta. Iniesta! This time, surely! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Brilliantly cut out. De Jong. Olise. Brighton have a free kick. De Jong. Pedri. For Olise. De Jong. Good spot, he's seen the run. Can he latch on to this? And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Barcelona just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Here we go again then. No reported change to either side during the break. Wan-Bissaka chooses to go cross-field. Rafinha for Olise. Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. Olise. And it's Walker. Adams. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Shevchenko. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Kyle Walker. Wan-Bissaka. And that's another good win of the ball. Spread neatly. Now it's Xavi. And here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona with this two-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. And he's managed to get free. Big, great chance! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Like Shevchenko. Bale being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, well played. Conte. And that's gone loose. Eto'o! Oh, taken with style. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Olise is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, that was vital. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Shevchenko. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Eto'o. And here's Bale. It's Bale! Conte. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's played him through. Pedri. Oh, what a climb! Brought out the best in the keeper.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
Brighton have their second corner now.
Entrará al campo número 22.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Eto'o tries to dink it. There's the shot! Conte. It's Pedri. That has been slung wide. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. He is through here. Pedri. And it's Conte. Eto'o. He could be in here. Mbappe. Pedri. Mbappe. To Osimhen. Xavi, given the lift of his goal. And it's Eto'o. Xavi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Brighton are looking to go forward now.
Se agregarán 3
Oh,
minutos
good
al
ball.
tiempo
Shots on here.
reglamentario.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Now it's Rafinha. He could be in here. That's an excellent interception. Conte. De Jong. That is Conte. Now it's Osimhen. Mbappe. Osimhen. He gets big. And with that, the final whistle. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. He's cut it out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Triol making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Well, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Beckham with the short one, and it's Maldini. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Done delicately. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez, and they can counter here. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Kaká looking to run onto it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! Goal! Poland! And it's Poland who take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now there's a fine ball. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He won't be happy with that one.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is a brilliant interception. It's their second corner of the game. He's had it taken off him. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's found a way past. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. No, that's been intercepted. Beckham gets into some space. Now it's Owen. Owen finds himself offside. And he's only too happy to take that back. The less said about that pass, the better. Good play on the left-hand side here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar running with the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goalkeeper's ball. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Owen. Owen! Oh, that's well spotted.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nicely worked. Oh, he's in! Has a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. Owen. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Thuram getting this one clear. Poland have the chance to go the other way.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And it's Owen. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
This might spell take and Owen! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Poland applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Wriggles his way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Pirlo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckham. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Kaka being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That's Owen. Pirlo. Thuram gets it away.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Aim forwards. And he stands tall, impenetrable. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, the ball's run loose here. No, again, there's no way through. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides then
88.
taking this chance to turn to their
El
benches.
dorsal 21. Beckham. El dorsal 10.
And he can clear it
Messi.
away.
El dorsal 7.
Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
El dorsal 18. Bale. Filipe
Well, a
González.
glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
He's played it back.
He's got
And the shot! And he's managed to gift it back. Pull it. Pirlo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Poland surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nicely spread. Decent progress down the left. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Hullet.
Been there, done that, unfortunately.
And a shot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Aim forwards. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's through here. Big chance! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gullit. Pirlo. Oh, great! Gullit! Xavi. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Oh, look at the space here. Chiellini attempts a clearance. Vieira. Brilliantly cut out. And the counter is on. And he's intervened well there. Xavi. Shevchenko. Shot a goal! Not the most accurate pass. And it's Shevchenko. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Eto'o. Jordi Alba. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chiellini deals with that comfortably. That has not gone well.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
He read that
And the finish! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a nicely measured pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Poland clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, nice touch. Lahm. And now the breakaway. It's Pirlo. And it's Griezmann. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, good-looking ball.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Shevchenko. Good read, needed to be. And it's Xavi. Iniesta has created one goal already. Lahm. Gullit. And here's the chance to counter. Pirlo. Maldini cuts out the pass. Now it's Eto'o. Messi. Iniesta.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And the shot! And it's a goal! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's surging through. Nice interception, well timed. And he's heaved it away.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Triol. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Griezmann. Pull it. Now Pirlo. And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. Triol. Now he's off and running. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieira. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now that looks a decent ball. Griezmann. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Eto'o! He scores! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully.
He's got the shot away!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Xavi. Chips it through. That's an excellent interception. Pirlo. Pull it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Eto'o. And he's in. He's had a hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona have their second corner now. Poland are looking to go forward now. Gullit. Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi, he's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's really well manoeuvred.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Gullit. Iniesta. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Iniesta. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, easy pickings there. Maldini. Vieira. Eto'o. Pass is just off target. Xavi. And they can counter here. That's a sharp pass. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
And here's Eto'o. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Eto'o has found the net here, of course. Now it's Gullit. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Griezmann. Jordi Alba. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And here's Eto'o, Batistuta, and he's straight offside.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more disciplined than people credit him.
And here's Owen, and that's shot a goal! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Xavi very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Right, Shevchenko pinches it off him. Xavi Alonso. Quality ball. And he's in on goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's the throw. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Batistuta with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. It's just beyond his reach. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Can he spark a counter here? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Cruyff. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been clubbed away. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Xavi, who's set up one goal so far. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Belletti. Backward it goes. Adams getting this one clear and claimed it back swiftly. Eto'o, real chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Eto'o just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
"30 minutes gone. And it's Shevchenko. And that's another good win of the ball. Cruyff cuts it out. Davids. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Batistuta looking for options for movement. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Shevchenko chasing after it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Cannavaro tries to clear. Eto'o. Cleared away. And the shot! Played in. And he's following up! That's going to go a long way. And here's Eto'o.
Un minuto de descuento.
And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Eto'o. Puyol. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Barcelona head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Davids. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vieira. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did. And Batistuta! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Davids. Eto'o. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Owen.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Davids. Roberto Carlos. Oh, super find. Batistuta. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos. And he's managed to get free. Schmeichel is there to take. And here's Batistuta. Eto'o. Roberto Carlos. Nicely aimed pass. Vieira. Now it's Owen. And it's Shevchenko. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, can he get onto this? Stood up well to him there. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Iniesta. Messi. Xavi. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Iniesta. And here's Vieira. And it's played forward. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Eto'o.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Eto'o. Alonso. Cruyff. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. Priol kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Owen. Cleared without complication. And he cuts out the supply. Cruyff. Eto'o. Batistuta. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's Shevchenko. Adams. And it's Maldini. De Michelis cuts out the pass.
Habrá 2 minutos
Now it's
de descuento.
Eto'o. And it's Cruyff. Chips it through. Good read, needed to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Owen. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shevchenko. No way through, so back it comes. And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation, as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's intervened well there. Pullet. Oh, this is a terrific run. And he's had it nicked away. Luis Suarez. And he's running past a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Maldini can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him.
It's Eto'o! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vieira proves just a little bit too strong. He's a sharp little ball here. That looks a cracking ball. There's no flag. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Iniesta. He's in a good position here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Xavi. Might be dangerous. Shevchenko! It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Shevchenko. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. And it's Ribéry. Plays it in low. He pursues it all the way. Fiddles it through. Neatly clipped into space. Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Veron. Shevchenko. Iniesta. Eto'o. Well, nicely intercepted. Bullet. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He rises! And they've got rid. Ribéry crosses. And he gets rid in a hurry. Nicely weighted ball. And that should get the job done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. This is the time you need that pace.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Luis Suarez! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Vieira. Done delicately. Shevchenko. Bullet. And here's Eto'o. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's found a way through. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Davids does really well to win the ball there. And the first half is done. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Hello attendees,
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0.
Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
And we're off again.
No reported change to either side during the break.
Gullit. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Now Davids. Gullit. Iniesta. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Cannavaro. Shevchenko chasing after it. And here's Eto'o. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Gullit. He's had it taken off him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed it.
Oh no, what has happened here? Adams. He's got to be in here. Shot a goal!
Oh,
the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
Arsenal
3,
have their second
Belletti.
corner now.
Number 7, Varane. Number 8, Ribery. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field, number
That has
17,
earned a reprieve for the time
Nedved.
being.
Number 13,
And now they can
Iniesta.
spring out of defence.
Number 41, number 27,
Up towards the front
Serginho.
line.
Substitutions taking place.
Works it forward. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Suarez is herring after that one. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Serginho. It's a mighty effort! He's got a goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here. And the finish! They've scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra time?
Oh, he's been caught napping! Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He could be in here. And the shot's on here. Not the most accurate pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Kaká just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Gullit, aimed beyond the defence. Nicely aimed pass. Short changes him with that pass. And now the breakaway. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vieira takes control of it and he's on the move. Kaká. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kaká was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. This might spell danger. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Beckham. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Kaká. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And he can clear it away. And that's been won straight back. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
And already we're underway here.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got the shot away! Van Bouten gets good distance on it. No, that's been intercepted. And the counter is on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's gone for goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Belletti. Oh, played right into his path.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now.
Batistuta! Kimmich. Saka. Saka! Bale. And here's Messi. And here's Batistuta. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That's an excellent interception. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Puyol. Cannavaro. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Saka. And it's Bale. And here's Inzaghi. Romania upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Inzaghi. And the finish! Rafinha. Oh, they could break here. Kimmich. Puyol promptly onto that, and that is that. Saka. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw-in. Tchouameni. That is ended up in no man's land. He could be in here. Now there's... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rafinha. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Inzaghi, neatly clipped into space, and he's made sure that's not getting through. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chance to shoot now! Kimmich. Saka. And it's Bale. Filippo Inzaghi. Great hit! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Kimmich. Tchouaméni. Puyol with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Romania with the corner, they're first. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Inzaghi. He's got away. Bale has it out wide and in space. Xavi. Xavi going face to face with his great rival. Kaká. Can he finish? It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't...
And the shots! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Xavi. That's beautifully weighted. He's had it nicked away. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. Kimmich. Batistuta are well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kaká. Great ball if he can get there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Filippo Inzaghi. Romania needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Real chance! Kimmich. It's Saka. Kimmich looking to run onto it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bale. Now it's Saka. This is promising. Batistuta. He's been... Can he put it away? He's scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Romania give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 18.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
El dorsal 7.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Araujo does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. Oh, well played, well played. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimmich. Vieira is there to clear. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. He's shifting through the... Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Saka was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Cannavaro. Inzaghi might just make this. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vieira. And it's Messi. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion. He's gone for goal!
Good try, very good try in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. He's through here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Iniesta is herring after that one. And it's Eto'o. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Eto'o. That's going to go a long way. He has found a way through. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Xavi going face-to-face with his great rival. Eto'o. Now it's Xavi. There's the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Bale.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Shevchenko might just make this. And it's Iniesta. Oh, that's a nice ball. And that is expertly dealt with. And they can counter here. And here's Shevchenko. It's a sweet ball, that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And no, that was never going to make it. Still goalless. Nedved. Well, Massimo Ambrosini is certainly someone with a very, very impressive track record.
Yeah, both as a winner and leader, multiple European and league titles.
And he seems to do it all without any fuss at all.
Yeah, and you've got to remember, he was a bit of a late bloomer. He was probably affected by his injury issues in his youth. But his achievements alone after that, Peter, are pretty legendary.
Roberto Baggio.
And here's Eto'o. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
So he's plotting something before playing it in.
Oh, nearly, nearly. Poland look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Shevchenko.
Now it's Batistuta.
Batistuta! Goal, Poland!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He won't be happy with that one. He's going to be disappointed with that. Shifted upfield. Xavi.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Roberto Baggio.
Can he spark a counter here? Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found a way through. The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Eto'o. Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, that's been intercepted. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're off again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Seedorf. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's through, now is he in? He's had a hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well, that's an inviting ball. That is good alertness. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Xavi. Oh, important interception. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Nedved. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Poland clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That's really well manoeuvred. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And here's Eto'o. And here's Bale. And he was alert to it. Cleared without complication. Time and again they are repelled. And he welcomes it in. Puyol promptly onto that. And that is that. Now he's off and running. Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Eto'o. Iniesta. And the ball's a good one here. Oh, that was vital. And that has been clubbed away. And he's there to belt it away. Aim forwards.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cannavaro cuts it out. And here's Eto'o. And it's lofted through here. And the finish! He scores! Barcelona are back in business. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was...
Real chance! And another try! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great damage! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Griezmann with the short one. Big header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Inzaghi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Poland! And again they hit the front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Poland go into the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
That's really well cleared. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Inzaghi. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Vieira. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And they're quick to get it back. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bastoni gets it away. Poland are looking to break at pace. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Inzaghi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And here's Inzaghi. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona can justifiably find this a